In 2026, Greenland has become a central focus of global power. A frozen land once seen as remote, now sitting at the crossroads of security, resources, and rivalry.
Greenland's value begins with geography. It lies directly along the shortest air and missile routes between North America and rival powers, making the Arctic the fastest path, not the longest.
The primary reason the United States values Greenland is national defense. Its Arctic position places it directly along the shortest missile and aircraft routes between North America and rival powers, making the Arctic the fastest path, not the longest.
At the heart of America's Arctic defense sits the Patuxent Space Base. From here, the United States detects ballistic missile launches, tracks objects in space, and provides early warning, minutes that can define outcomes.
Greenland anchors one of the most critical maritime choke points on Earth. The Greenland-Iceland-UK gap allows the United States and its allies to monitor submarines entering the North Atlantic, guarding access to North America.
By late 2025, U.S. strategists pushed to fully integrate Greenland into North American Aerospace Defense Command. The goal: close perceived gaps in Arctic coverage and reduce reliance on existing Danish defenses.
Beyond defense, Greenland holds something just as powerful: the resources shaping the future.
Greenland is often called the treasure chest of the Arctic. Beneath its ice lies a vast reserve of largely untapped natural resources, now increasingly accessible as the climate changes.
Greenland holds some of the world's largest deposits of rare earth minerals, materials essential for electric vehicles, smartphones, and advanced defense systems. Today, China dominates this market. For the United States, Greenland represents a strategic alternative, a chance to diversify supply and reduce dependence.
As the Arctic ice retreats, global competition moves in.
As Arctic ice melts, new shipping routes are becoming viable. Passages like the Northern Sea Route could significantly shorten trade between North America, Europe, and Asia, reshaping global logistics.
Washington increasingly views the Arctic as a strategic backyard. President Donald Trump has claimed Greenland is covered with Russian and Chinese ships, underscoring U.S. concerns about Russia and China gaining a lasting foothold in the region.
In early 2026, following a U.S. Special Forces raid in Venezuela, President Donald Trump renewed public calls to make Greenland part of the United States for defense. A special envoy was appointed to advance these strategic interests.
Beyond land and sea, Greenland's importance extends into space.
Because of its high latitude position, Greenland is ideal for tracking polar orbiting satellites. These systems support military communications, weather forecasting, and intelligence, making Arctic ground stations essential to modern operations.
As strategic interest intensified, diplomacy began to strain. Greenland's leadership responded clearly. Prime Minister Jens Frederik Nielsen stated that Greenland is not for sale, dismissing annexation talk as fantasy and reaffirming the island's sovereignty. The rhetoric sent shockwaves through the alliance. Denmark's Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, warned that any forced takeover would signal the end of NATO, an ally attacking the sovereign territory of another.
Between 2024 and 2026, events on the ground reshaped the debate.
In late 2025 and early 2026, Danish intelligence reassessed Greenland's strategic environment. The United States, alongside Russia and China, was identified as a potential national security concern, driven by renewed interest in Greenland's sovereignty. In 2024, Greenland opened a new international airport in Nuuk, a major infrastructure step designed to boost tourism, trade, and long-term economic independence.
As of April 2025, Jens Frederik Nielsen serves as Greenland's Prime Minister, overseeing a government navigating development, diplomacy, and sovereignty amid unprecedented global attention.
These reports discuss Greenland's strategic importance to the U.S. concerning national security and its role in geopolitical competition. Subscribe for more videos on world importance, global power, Arctic frontiers, strategic insight. New episodes every week.